At this point in my life, I can honestly say Eminem is my favorite musical artist of all time. And one thing that's always interested me about Eminem is all of the media related to him. Not necessarily the mainstream media though, I'm talking more like the leaks and bootlegs and the other rare random stuff. But the one song that has interested me more than any of the others is a song which has been attributed to Eminem for nearly 20 years. The track is supposedly Eminem impersonating Osama Bin Laden, rapping over the instrumental to Dr. Dre's famous track, The Watcher. And if you've ever gone down the YouTube rabbit hole for Eminem, there's a good chance you know which song I'm talking about. So today, I'm going to tell you everything we know about the mysterious Eminem Osama Bin Laden track. So buckle up, because yeah, things are about to get mysterious. So if you were like me, you were pretty young when you first got into Eminem's music. The days before Spotify and Apple Music, which left us with only two options: spending money on CDs and iTunes, or using websites like YouTube to listen to our favorite artist. Well, I guess you could have also downloaded the music illegally, but I never did that, and I know you guys didn't do that either. Basically, all of us chose the YouTube option, relying on lyric videos of songs to waste away the sacred time of our youth. So you'd click on a video and let the algorithm try its best. However, if you were listening to some of the rarer Eminem tracks, you would eventually come across this song. This song is set to the famous instrumental beat from The Watcher, and is supposed to be Eminem rapping as Osama Bin Laden, dissing Dr. Dre. Now, this might seem like a very random track idea, but in the early 2000s, Dr. Dre made headlines for a song he was going to release, which just so happened to be an Osama Bin Laden diss track. So in theory, this track is probably supposed to be a response from Osama Bin Laden to Dr. Dre's diss track, as made evident by this line. And while other versions have gotten more views, this specific video is more interesting for a topic we're going to discuss in a little bit. Now, for many years, Eminem was credited as the voice on this track. I mean, it sounds like Eminem, it's a Dr. Dre beat, it's Eminem's style of humor. It just all makes sense that this had to be Eminem. However, one day in 2012, rapper and D12 member Kaniva would randomly tweet that Eminem never made this song. So here's the question: if Eminem didn't make this song, who did? Well, we have no idea. Since Kaniva stated that Shady wasn't the voice on this song, there's been a couple of theories brought forth as to who the real voice could be, and most of them have been disproven. The first theory was that the track was made by the famous YouTube parody god, Rucka Rucka Ali. Now, if you don't know Rucka Rucka Ali, you probably didn't have a fun childhood, or you get offended easily, as Rucka Rucka Ali is the king of explicit parody tracks. Rucka's hits include Ching Chang Chong, parody of Boom Boom Pow, Minecraft Won't Add Inches, parody of Fall Out Boy's Light 'Em Up, and my personal favorite, Osama Bin Hiding, which just so happens to feature Rucka Rucka Ali doing an impression of Osama Bin Laden. In fact, Rucka Rucka Ali has done plenty of Osama theme songs in his career. So when someone suggested that Rucka Rucka Ali could possibly be the voice behind this track, the offensive Osama Bin Laden parody song guy made an offensive Osama Bin Laden parody song, it makes sense, doesn't it? Also, try to say that 3 times fast. However, people have since contacted Rucka Rucka Ali, and he admitted that he did not create this song. Now, nobody had ever posted the screenshots of Rucka Rucka Ali saying he didn't make the song, so I decided to message him myself. And here is the screenshot of Rucka Rucka Ali saying he did not create the song. So stop messaging Rucka Rucka Ali, okay? I want to collaborate with him in the future, and that's going to be impossible if he thinks I'm making you guys message him. So with Rucka Rucka Ali no longer in the picture, the next artist people focused on was a professional rapper by the name of Dennis. Now, Dennis is an independent artist with some really good tracks, which should be what he's remembered for. However, the main reason Dennis is known is because his voice sounds almost identical to Eminem's. Couple that voice with the fact that other Dennis songs have been attributed to Eminem in the past, such as the Soulja Boy diss, which has been online for nearly 15 years. To this day, there are plenty of people who probably believe that this is an authentic Eminem track. So, Eminem sounded like being confused for Eminem. It sounds pretty good, right? Well, if you've watched the entirety of my Eminem Iceberg, first off, you're awesome and I love you, and secondly, you already know that I've contacted Dennis, and he said that he is not the person who created this song. Now, some of you guys might believe he's lying because of some of the off-the-wall lyrics, but when I talked to him the first time, there was one specific line he said which leads me to believe that he truly did not create this song. After I told him people think it's him, he said the following.
"Oh well, it gives me free promo."
This line leads me to believe that Diss has no problem being credited as the creator of the song, but still admits that he didn't make it. Why would Diss tell me that he didn't create the song if he has no problem being credited as the creator of the song? It just doesn't make sense, and for that, I think we can officially rule out Diss as the voice behind this song. So with the actual musicians being no longer in the picture, there was one more person that people began to look into. The person who first uploaded this song to YouTube. While there's several copies of this track you can find, the earliest known upload came from the user X391. As far as I can find, X391 has the earliest upload and even the earliest mention of this song anywhere online. And because of that, X391 has been called the creator of the song all over the internet, including the Genius website, which calls him the official creator. So perhaps X391 could be the person who made this song. And that very well could be true. But the problem is, we have no idea who owned X391. The channel has since been long abandoned with nothing in terms of leads to finding the owner of the channel. No comments on the video, no links on the channel, nothing that could get us closer to learning anything about it. The only thing that could lead us to finding the owner, which is a long shot, comes from his subscriptions. X391 is subscribed to 5 different users, each of which have a very small amount of subscribers. The small amount of subscribers leads me to believe that these people might know X391 outside of YouTube. So of those 5 channels, only 2 seem to be worthy leads. The first is Claymation MCO, which has 2 videos. These videos both have credits at the end with a name. I searched this name, found the guy who made the Claymations, yet all my attempts at contacting him have been unsuccessful. The other channel which could be useful is the channel Slash is Cool, which uploaded a video 5 years ago. And yes, 5 years isn't that recent, but it's the most recent upload from any of these 5 channels. So yeah, it's the best chance we have. Hopefully, Slash is Cool will eventually log in and notice the comments I left him. But there's a firm chance that even if he does respond to me, he won't know anything at all about X391. So what does this all mean about the song? Well, sadly, I personally think it means we're never going to know who the voice was behind this track. You see, contacting X391 is truly our last hope. But if you were to go through some of those videos I talked about which used to be housed on his profile, you kind of start to believe that he was just a guy who was re-uploading remixes and other random tracks he found online. And the easiest way to disprove X391 ever created it would be to find an earlier mention of the Osama Bin Laden song somewhere online. So if any of you guys watching can find a mention of this track anywhere online before this date, you can prove that X391 was not the creator. Hell, maybe even X391 thinks Eminem is the person who created this song. But that might make you wonder, how does a rumor like this start with absolutely no way to track it back to its original creator? Well, for the young people watching, let me introduce you to LimeWire. LimeWire was this old computer application where, to put it bluntly, you could download anything your heart desired. Music, movies, videos, practically anything you could think of. I never used it, but I had an old friend named Bobby Sucks who was able to download the entirety of WrestleMania 25 at only 10 years old. But here's the thing about LimeWire. Anyone could upload anything to LimeWire and call it anything they wanted. It wasn't uncommon by any means to download something and what you end up getting is something completely different. A perfect example of this comes from none other than Soulja Boy, who claimed the way he got famous was by uploading his music and titling it other songs which tons of people were downloading. So whenever someone would try to download Lil Wayne's Lollipop, instead they'd get whatever garbage Soulja Boy was uploading. There are plenty of cases of this which you can find online, and my personal theory is that that's what happened with this song. Some mysterious guy created the song, uploaded it to LimeWire under Eminem's name, and the rest is history. I think this theory could explain why there's no digital trail to find the original owner, but the thing that makes this theory suck even worse is that even if we do find the original creator, there's really no way that they could ever prove that they are the voice behind this song. So sadly, the real voice behind the song might be lost forever. I'm still going to keep my hopes up of one day finding the creator, but I'm not going to hold my breath. To this day, people argue that Eminem is the voice behind this song. And I guess unless he ever comes out and says, no, I did not create it, or yes, I did create it, there's really no way we'll ever know. This debate is probably going to carry on amongst Eminem fans forever, so I ask you, the viewer, who do you think created this song? Make sure to let me know in the comments below, and with that, I think we are done here. No joke, this is the third time I've recorded this video because my camera is messed up twice, so please hit that subscribe button and make it all worthwhile. And if you don't feel like pressing the subscribe button, do it anyway, it's fun. As I said, Eminem Iceberg on the channel right now. Tons of other cool stuff on the channel right now too, but I guess that's it. So until next time, be safe and remember, Kobe sucks.